So I am my Brafit TV on Facebook. The sounds of money about Ras Media GH or YouTube. Maybe I will be an to me. And a power way, and I say real way, and I do way, and answer him a chew. Adolfo, he one cast was soon for Ras original. Which means answer from a money making machine, a normal. Yes. Adolfo, Waba, no, I share video. No. When share video, no video, no, and Connie. Your comment is in your home, I am chill. Yes. Ghana for and then so myself, I'm not should be man. Wait, dear, a yenny bonnet, so could pona still. Ano. They ma in Sinsumu and Sana Waham. Say the moon, Yanum, the 2 year once you say, you will bring out the truth about Ghana politics and the reason why we should understand. Particularly for nipa bi ma kɔgye a sɛbio ɔmo hu deɛ ɔmo nka gradually ɔmo ɛya abobɔdam. Kevin Taylor is one of these people. Kevin Taylor abobɔdam, he is getting mad gradually, and before I end this show, no, I think say he will get me right and you will understand me correct. Nti adɔfo share video no na yɛntie Kevin Taylor ɛnɛ na no nsɛm bi ɔbɛkaeɛ. And some no say be utia na ya reho. Na utie nsɛm na odi ko ani ma no timu say he is trying to defend the incompetence of John Mahama administration. So he's coming to tell you he opposite on my own feel say niema Mahama ntimanya no eya de pa. Say Niema na was a Mahama ya want to mianya Ghana for the Gina so to abatiano. Kevin Taylor and ne Asha say a kind of young kind of saying manipulating the mindset of Ghanaians to the point to tell them say what if Mahama failed to do no was right. I don't know who am I in now. Na se yamaya ni anaho ye beton ye colored TV eda kwa kwaje black and white. Mahama no ankasa na monim se wa feri Ghana for. He know and he's aware of the fact say he has failed Ghanaians. But here come nipa binuma se bi nkomo akosku kakra nkombe tumi di omunyansa ne omunim de aboa ma Ghana man akonani na nso no enam pese mi nkuminya ne abro enemy nkwami kodintino. They have decided rather to talk trash, nonsense, senseless in a way to make sure say the incompetent Mahama will come back in 2024. But we will not allow that to happen. Many will G2 say yes, His Excellency Nana Kufuado and Dr. Mawuba Omi administration no year jumano me ene wo ya said say be modern na yama sa entro we ene nsemfo a nipa da sa initial timetena se e prane to confuse Ghanaians no e wo say yama ne bra bonten na Ghana fo nti omo ho asiye na omo hu say what the president of Ghana is doing right now is something completely far from the reality. In a sense, say, Dio abani yeno, yadibia, even the modern world, the civilized world, the big economic countries, they are not able to do such things. And now, me know, say, abani inaugurati 400 and something kilometers of railway lines, a big policy. But young Konenko Tiasama Kevin Taylor veteran na fidie so a na okafa anado. Na yenko tie kwanya Kevin Taylor faso se opeson fan even receive the elite community in the country. Ayemiya say Akwa we ya onakotena America all take advantage of all social interventions in America will turn back to Ghanaians and will condemn every type of social intervention that this government is committing his administration to achieve it. I don't want to talk too much. Let's go and listen to the nasty ever expression that someone will sit on radio and speak. I don't want to waste your time. But I'm chair of four, far above. Mammy, you're more about what to say. Well, out of four, what about no video? No, your comment need to me and chow over the hour. Chabandru, oh, hear me out, Michawai, Sister Diana, Sabato, all the crew, Michamunina, you come back both, eh? Performing couldn't go to Yasama, Kevin Taylor, I catch the Ghana for, and listen to the expressions, how we take Ghanaians as kids.
Yes, it's here, Juma Mamu, and only hospitals, no regional hospitals, polyclinics, district hospitals, ship compounds, schools for teachers, and movia trainees. You go there. A krobe na be koma yema wala wanse kosua de wa bodam. Me see a krobe na we are and there.
Therefore, Kevin Taylor, Obia onye civilized. Kevin Taylor you could have seen me pa. Or say Mahama no see polyclinics. Ghana buying another danko Kufuado. Obetra Kunyano sono. We see polyclinics and qua 5. Polyclinics so. The Mahama see ba kumienu a NDC for Edwin said Mahama is the best president ever in Ghana. No, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Additional to the biggest project all year in Ghana. No, Auguso all year Otia nursing training allowances, teacher training allowances. No, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo abo modern. I see. Polyclinics in Kwa Mako enum. Do you hear me? Yes, I'm the man no canonical. Maybe Bobo will be a polyclinics in the war. And this also NDC, who support NDC. Now, Mumba Tana Kunyaso, more achievement, any 3 polyclinics, a musi, any bank, Gipuno, Mumfaso, Mudukosi, hospital, and a Modiamo creditor. You have to understand, say, you have lose because another Danko Akufo-Addo. Atimia modern, I see polyclinics, Mako, enum. Baku wo akontomra baku wo nsawam baku wo elubo kese baku nso wo western region mabobo 4 one now can really free where it is located nti bi bo de no tie se wo se mi di ntro a frobi o wa akontomra nsawam si nsuem or something like this. Elubo kesi or masi frehona biso mo say polyclinic na no Danko Akufo-Addo His Excellency osi anase onsi oguso a oye de oye ho adwuma enti NDC if you lose your capacity to develop the country, I mean by holding all the citizens' hand. Now, if you say hospital, you will be an army and some you will be seeing your achievement. And another Danko Akufo-Addo I beat you completely because apart from the massive infrastructure program, all you know, actually no, for the clinics, no, was saying Simaku num. Ghana buying another Danko Akufo-Addo and a year buying West cheap compounds more than any other government in the what them call the Fourth Republic. The Bible Bosso actually, we are going to tackle the NDC propaganda. We will make sure we destroy it the way that it should be. Yes. Samuel Usu, Yamuakwaba, Adolfo Oba, now I share video, na Yeko Yanim. And to say that Makanana Danko Akufo-Addo, I see polyclinics no we see num Omugusua omo eye ho adwuma omunya wiye nti momenti bio.
Schools for teachers are movie trainees, you go there. A krobe na be koma ye ma wala wan se kosua de wa bodam.
And let's make the do well. Nana dan kwa Akufo-Addo ba ye no. Enye se o si schools nko a. Nana dan kwa Akufo-Addo ba ye Kevin. Bodam na wo de te sa social media no so obi anka wasem ma menkyere wa de. Nkwase school na mo kosisi wura mu a. Mugya gu wura mu. Manwene kwan a amanfo a teacherfo ebefa so atena ho akyera de. Manwene kwan a yebefa so ebenya dormitory. Manwene kwan a yebefa so yebenya technical offending ITC center. Monsi dormitory. Monsi dining na asefo wo. Na dan kwa Akufo-Addo ba ye no. 27 of your schools no na dan kwa Akufo-Addo afa to ne ho so a. Why dormitory? Why dining hall? Why ITC center? Additional to the V Broxa was ewo Ghana maimu afana babia. Say what in America check now only update about the Ghana educational infrastructure. Kevin, do say the one kasa work on platform no so. We are man for no monko ye torn up in the country. No monfa the reality on ground emerald. Because I think say you are still at the old age. You are still using that what they call the 2008 propaganda campaign. No? That is what you are using, but this time it is not going to work because this time Android phone is available everywhere and people are shooting videos, pictures, images of the infrastructure, education infrastructure programs. Nana dan kwa Akufo-Addo de na yan si forma or ye na Ghana maimu a obi biara di ho adanse say the education infrastructure is not deficient. It is really gradually progressing. What can let you understand is say Abraham dan kwa Akufo-Addo ehya ase a na oye free SHS due to your incompetence as NDC. Mo 8 years na mo ntumi amfa me enough schools, enough school blocks, classroom blocks are able to accommodate students in Ghana. No, Nana dan kwa Akufo-Addo traffic light, what them call free SHS. But the fact is said, what to na see from a West school, Diane Hodo, the Arcandia never hoda dano. A show clear, even on the fact said, this time we don't have that traffic light that was regulating the free SHS student. And you did not build none of schools, none of them Akufo-Addo. I see. The musi and muji sika di wiye na munyan wiye. Intrabano ba no. He found another money to complete some of your project, and additionally, he has built more and more schools in Ghana. V Brox no mahu, STEM mahu, TVET mahu, enti no menko ye.
Me see a krobe no we are say and there so tertiary institution. Yeah, ma wala wan se sua de. Na wo wi a hwan enum na akokonye adwuma ye. Ye jimi
Kevin, wahu, Kevin Taylor is becoming foolish as he was, and he will always remain foolish. Kevin, Ghana, we have a percentage of illiteracy higher than the elite or the educated people. Ghana, the rate of poverty is higher than the wealthy people. So, to make sure or to prepare to let the youth get interest in education, to let the people get what they call much interest in going to study, sometimes you must to buy the people's mind for them to involve themselves in building up a human capital, which is the most untouchable resources that a country can have. And I must tell you, sir, Kevin, you are a fool. You don't think beyond what your paymaster told you to say. Yes, you don't think beyond that, because Ghana here for say going to training college, you should have money before you can go to training college. Yen nipa dodoɔ ma ɔmo ɛnkɔ training college because the expenses are too much, and it's not all the people that have that economical power to afford such institutions. Sanso na yɛba ne nursing a, the demand is high. I mean, the nursing's demand is high even in our country. But see, Jai said, parents should take care of their children before they can become a nurse. It will be difficult for Ghana to get the number of nurses that we need to fill our health infrastructures in the country. So the government is supporting people who have this, what they call, willing to save Ghana or to serve Ghana in the health sector. And Kevin, you should be a fool, and I think that you're completely a fool, to insult a president who is trying to facilitate youth in the country to onboard or to enroll themselves in the health sector. I think that you're completely fool and you are very ignorant somehow, and Medina said you have something worrying your brain, because Ghana as a development country, first of all, you hear nipa omobeye adwuma ewo all the various sector said you be able to yakoyende enti said you sabane trans no hu say amount 4% komunko nursing training, amount 4% komunko teachers training, but due to the cost involved, they are not going now. It is the government's duty to help these people in a manner so that going for the education can be easier for them. And at the same time, it will help also the government to get more people to work in these various sectors. But Kevin, I am say, what me can some fonsa because America now wote no. Ohiani ekoto dura ne bo edane ene osikani. So ohiani eko school a ne bo dane ene osikani. Enti die nti asena na danko akufo adane na abanya fato mo so say we lack human capital. In a development country, you need a human capital. And I was saying support to the parents and the children to get education. What is your problem, Kevin? Until Ujuni say, "Adie biya mahama ntinyanya no, eni kwanse obiyana." Kevin, you are really wrong, and I wonder why. When you say these things, you get some Ghanaians to come and listen to Ghana for because you are not really making sense. Now the Danko Akufo-Addo policies is not like the Namomo Yanamuche Sikama Mohumudi Musika. Na Ghana for me, yes, and another Danko Akufo-Addo here. What Nana Danko Akufo-Addo is doing is trying to bring everybody on board for each and every Ghanaian to get a piece of the nation bread. Yento aso.
Majority of them today are homeless and useless and manner than a prostitute and manner than a criminals. Baby, not than they come. Oh, we just the 10 one body. Oh, 19 we go to sit down. And club a year 19 2021. One no meaning in our 2022. Calculation I make mono. A Caribbean where we are here and a third world country. You are saying I am going to give somebody who has willingly decided to go to a training college to learn and to come out and find jobs available. You are going to give that person an allowance. Where Jimmy? Who?
Kevin, I'm saying where Jimmy, because of the fact that one can say in a third world country. It means to say the rate of poverty in the families are very high. So it is not all the people who are willing to go to the nursing training or teacher training can afford it. That's why the government is helping them to afford such an important education in the country. Kevin, uya Jimmy, I'm saying my Jimmy Nodo.
Has that. So when Mahama says, say, with all due respect, it is your future that we are looking at. The NDC said, it is your future. After school, what next? And I'm
Kwasianto Kevin Taylor, tell me how many nurses Mahama employed them whilst he was not giving them the training, nursing training allowances and the teacher training allowance. How many? One phobia. And what are you talking about? Another than Kufuado. Apart from fact, he said, oh yeah, then, Oma nursing for allowance. Now, Oma teacher training for allowances. You know. Nanado has employed more than 15,000 nurses since when he assumed office as the government of Ghana. You are listening on Panama Kanyachro. So, my what is your name? Kevin, don't compare your incompetent Mahama to the competent Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, because the man knows what he is doing, and he's not doing them just for doing sake. He is doing it for a purpose because he knows what it means by developing a country. When we talk about developing a country, it means you need a lot of hands joining together to make sure that we can cover all the sectors that we need people to onboard and help in developing the country. And he said, "Who John Mahama incompetent no omubaye no na sika die ne na ye omode more than so ombeboa Ghana for more omo ho ato enti no omo Ghana for." It doesn't mean that you should condemn someone who rather prefer to help all the society more than to chop the money by himself. Kevin, learn lesson, What Jimmy Nodo?
Jimmy. The question is, you are in school right now watching me, senior high school student. What training college? What nursing training? After school, what?
Kevin Taylor, in fact, it is only through John Mahama administration that in Ghana we had, if I'm saying unemployed graduate association, because your government was not able to create a comfortable environment for job creation. And you know, John Mahama Breso, a school for we no more enya dwumanye. It is a wo bisa se omo ko SS no mo wi adwuma be na omo be ya. Kai hu se SS4 omo shas omo wi SS since when Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo came into power no. Some of them have been benefiting a lot from the government. They were NAPCO for over. It's almost 6 years. And Aboshimi Bia Abano Emomo 700 Ghana. Nay a payment for the police under the John Mahama lead administration. In 2015, 2014, 2013, 2012, na Ghana basic policemen, now they were receiving 700 Ghana per month. But now me no say nkura omo wie SS wo Ghana no na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo afa omo eye apprentice e wo various institutions every month bia no aban no omo 700 Ghana cedis. Enti what is your name? Kevin. Remember, we are not in the era of John Mahama. His administration has passed over. So the situations in Ghana has changed. I wonder why you cannot understand. I wonder why you cannot remember said John Mahama country Ghana for say onye magician to create job. I wonder why you don't remember say Minister of Employment or something said So ye Ghana ni na upa juma we JSS SS na upa juma ya kwana kocha grasses every day na boaboa no na so begu ka kwanche na obenya amanfo ama omo aba beto e de akoye na omomoa menkai se o kai se sani pana sanka chire Ghana for graduate for say omonko paya bo day by day. By the end of the month, they will get one trip to sell as a job. This is not what the Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo lead administration is saying to Ghanaians. And then Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Abba employ more than 15,000 nurses. Why employ a lot of teachers? Why employ a lot of forestry? I employ a lot of military. I employ a lot of police. Sounds now I employ a lot of coastal guard. And please, can you tell me why you should say all these things are unim say they are all kind of enye no correct. Now you are just trying to say nonsense just because you want to talk. Kevin, try to be Italy for say coherent. That is, I mean, what you say, try to give a reason or a value, credible value to it. Don't just come out and speak. There is no government in the history of Ghana that has employed Ghanaians more than Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. In fact, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo by now nursing form nursing training since 2013 up to 2016. No money na ngufie anado ene mo adwuma eyeye ene military nipadom na wom because apan na mu se Ghana ya ho bambo ho hia police nipadom na gum nurses bebre teachers bebre boys no mu SS no kura na mu nya adwuma nyeye no the government is paying them 700 Ghana a month by giving them initial what them call experiences about how to work in the country. What are you talking about? We are not in Mahama era, Kevin. Remember, we are not in Mahama era. Now we are in the Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo lead administration, whereby children are given hope for a better future. In fact, and now we have about 127 factories in Ghana a year, Juma. There were another 174 companies are omusi omunyanwie a omonso no omobeba na omabeboa Ghana man no yetu anya adwuma ama nkorofo. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Either you're confused. Ayasemo na Kevin Taylor pa de ura everyone pass Ghana for Jama Kevin Taylor. Edisivo amanfo sa no. The problems Mahama created, he is making Ghanaians to feel say that problems were created by Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo but tenisa. Moment chia the four kakra. Samuel Usu mechiao. James Mensa Shunyansa na Jimmy. DK yaw. Na the link no ato omiya opa obetu na ejo eneme na wo so abo awuram. Link na wono me masope edo beba hard alert na oba ebo awuram. Enti women koso na yintie.
Abusan wo say uwie wo free SHS now what next? Uwie wo nursing training now what next? Yentam ewia sika na da Ghana na ye de be create opportunity ama wo no. Yensantam ma wo na di no emre so. Mo fa bi nkoma mo boyfriends omo ne monda omo wi omo nja mo ma mo commit suicide. Now
Kevin, because you are far from Ghana and you are far from the reality. You can't understand. Or either you understand, but you are pretending like you don't understand. Because the hardship in Ghana is not easy for all the people more well and some because nursing training because the private people are not employing people. They are not giving jobs. People are not creating factories until this government came in. Nti nye nipa ni nyina na wo sika so betumi atua akọ school. Na we no so no enye se Ghana sika no na yese no. We are using the Ghana sika no to create human what them call akokora when you free this world. Momo a mame nka asem no se de sika nan. Momo a me obi ntwere mame. Human capital. We are first creating human capital, then we deploy them into the various sections. But one who pay master on the country and one you don't change your thoughts, you don't change your mentality, you don't change your narrative. Abusianfo video ni me bo amanako movie anu abe join na ye ni mu nyina ede adi nkomo. One person join no link na mabo ato ho no utim bo wuram. Nanso abekire wadwene afa de ye kai ho. DK yaw me the link na to ho. Ubetumi ampress link na so na wa join me.
President Biaka will say you can see around your area, your constituencies, your country. You are seeing regional hospitals being built, ultra modern hospitals, UGMC, Legon Hospital, a year rich. You go to the
Obo hospital me no na oni bi kan bi. Na there me yan say hospitals no so obobo ni din no. UGCM for example, na na dan kwa kufu ade ne ba ya obe complete no because NDC 4G hu sika di ni nyina abere omo nwi adwuma na wo so omo nwi. And then na dan kwa kufu ade be no sanko ball posia foforo e de be shame e complete no. So what are you really talking about? Okanti and then I can mention down the names of the hospital. But the clinics na na dan kwa kufu ade AC no abobo ni din. But why do you try to act like there are so many that you cannot mention? It is few that you have just finished mentioning them.
Northern region, regional hospital kakraka. Every region was touched. More teacher training. You see schools, e-blocks, thousands upon. Your job.
Kevin, a hand fan and John Mahama see thousands of e-blocks. Ever hand fan. Mahama. Kevin Taylor, Mahama see thousands of e-blocks, or there is some sort of chain. I don't remember the actual number, but all three more, or completed 3 or something. Yeah, bang win a bar, yeah, or complete even one casam of fresh program crown, a bang we and a bema ever crown, ma'am. And yamu fed it, huh? Kind of for mammy and in a hole. There's a man in Naha, you better turn your color to your black and white. Yes, commercial propaganda, as it is almost here in 2018 more, the confuse you Ghana for. We have started it again. Moment here we are. One person joining the ultimate joining a discourse about it.
Jobs are ready. Mama allowance, madam. Mama allowance in Fanya Day. Now, my men know Papa no move to we have some responsibility today. If you are able to give birth, you should be responsible for that kid.
Kevin, wait, let me prefer say you don't know the type of political party that you are defending. Say, okay, same which let me say now I will say you should take care of your child. That one is the nature law. Okay, it's accepted. But who also defend the NDC? More ideology, the entire modi, the mudra so amodi politics, a socialism, trying to take care of the people. Now, as a socialism party, it is not the government duty to support the citizens. I think, say, Kevin, you have lost your direction. You need to find a new direction. You don't know the party that you are supporting, their ideology behind. You don't know. You are just talking for talking's sake. You don't know what to say anymore. So you're even shifting from the ideology of your political party. Kevin, reason up, right?
I am paying school fees because me banning Drew baby I was set a free education in America. And now I'm capable of doing that. And the government knows, say, if you are not ready to deliver or have a kid, do not go into that. But let's put that aside. The parents are supposed to bear some of the responsibility, their upbringing, their grooming of their kids to a point. A binding to our boy halfway. You cannot tell me you are voluntarily deciding to go to nursing training. We, the taxpayers, are supposed to be burdened. Yes, sometimes you see can say fired nursing training allowance. What bottom? Now America, no America, now by UK. Is somebody paying anybody training allowance? You are in a training college. You go through the mill. Senka school no. Now the government is not able or was not able or hasn't been able to create an opportunity for you to get job. Then you can stress the government.
But you wanna America sem. America yamfa ne se abusua bia afenum nyina no wanya kura ne nye ne $17,000 $20,000. In Ghana we are talking about families bia the whole year abusua ne ska ombetumi anya pa ene bia 50,000 Ghana cedis, which is even less than $1,000. Hence, you know, the social economic situation in America is quite different from the social economic in Ghana. How would you expect Sabio Ukraine be a one bani enim nyansa a wadne no person nurse? How do you expect maybe that person to take care of their child to go to the teachers training college or nursing training college? It has become difficult. In this case, we get a deficit. So it is normal. That's why the government is trying to help the parents so that we can have a lot of human capital in this sector. Kevin, do not compare America, which is one of the first or the biggest economy in the whole world. Do not compare America, which is one of the richest economy or a country in the whole world. You cannot do that. And let me tell you something. Asam na o kanu di ntro because America ahiafo ma a omuko school omo sukura na timi benefit even what them call college omunye babi da free ya mo omu nuani di free ya sa mo omu books ya sa sukura mo omu sika ya friend bourse di studio no ko e te say itari ha se woni sika na ko university e okrom ha ya the government will give you somewhere to sleep, somewhere to eat, somewhere to stay and learn, and even additional money into your hands. So, Kevin, what do you really want to talk about? And Nam said the majority of the nursing training college students, the government is helping them. That is the same thing that happens in America. Kevin, you are becoming too much fool.
Because it's the responsibility of the government to create jobs for the people to access that job. The government tax the people in return use that tax to build the nation. It's reciprocal. In time for Jimmy, my politician, can't say president be say or my allowance because or the Sikane Babisi school. Dying send a training college in a school. Akoye Juma Metuaka. Where Jimmy or say on 15 or to bronya nyom sa agama lizard ain and a school for a see a king kind etiase no mahama ban
even when omahama nyina moye disgrace to the country because America ntese Ghana na Ghana ntese America na mpona America kura na omo wosika no still ano ye boa a school for ma omutumi eko school uko Germany etisa uko Italy etisa uko Holland etisa any European country bi obeko bia no ahiafo ma school a ye ma omu dormitory babi ombedidi hesa nso kura ma omu sika Italy am fe bourse di studio. And what are you talking about? Amia ye mo akwa
oh that's you na patriot say
nyakupo na do me bia boko
ai de Nyankopon ase eja ai na ne abusuani nyina ne Ghana fo nyina so omo da wase e wo adwuma pa ne ayi a Kevin eja wo twani mpire wo di nyansa tutrim pa ba wonye na adwen se ezan se obi di nyansa fo won se woni bo ba sebe ba kwase ya no enye ya se de wo tete no enu nti se wode nyanse wura ne yemu no eye ne nyon eti se kuni nanso menim se wo try a wode wo no kwan bia so wo ka ne totun kura na ye de besa no nyame nhyira wo pa nyame nhyira wo
na so tie video no ye
ai matie na kakra meka se won se nimdia oman ni nienti de bia no mo ayira so hu because Kevin social media no dididi won padwuma enu nti ono so ka blogging no a omo blog no omo de social media didi no oka ho bi nti wonye na adwen se adepa bi e wo Ghana bia no obeka asempa bi afa ho meye audio bi wo TikTok na mebusa question say Ghana journalism no awo mo honom no journalist for no so a free afia hase January ebesi August atama meye no na ye July ni mu no ameye sa video no enti na nado wonye adwuma ba akokora wo Ghana
bra unkan biem
mebusa sa question no ade krondi enti a mebusa sa ne say so enti journalism no omo wo mu no omo purpose pa ne say sika no mo de bepa na say enti se na nado wanya hwe kura no enti emfanse onfa sonko bo baabi ema omo nse bibia se journalism se BBC na wo Ghana enkomba ko twa hu baabi a aduru so hu asemo a wodi feed Kevin Taylor ya wonte ase nyina no ene se na nado ba ye nyina no eye free SHS ade eye NDC for ya no ene se na nado pese illiteracy no free Ghana o pese wotu illiteracy ase illiteracy no omu nyina free Ghana because at first no ye beka no kura pa adentina so hwe lawyers akase ene judges a efa no wanye boteliana woye nordina adentia because of free education akwame nkomade ko ho no
yes
enunti west ne south ne ayi no na ye no ye de ne se business ena ne ye internet education ni nya adwuma enunti na ma omunya graduate ho enti na na do France ya ohun se ya ye mistake adentina obite ayi fabode beto me chok wono ba no so deserve say wone Canada Japan baba akotena the same university ayi cheso
yes
enunti ese meso ya de to wona me legacy na omani nyina nya so mfaso enti na woka say Kevin Taylor won te ase da na ayi ne nte ase no wati to the stand say obi anim kwan ofa so de ko abuchire so ebia ye kom na ode ko ye et say omo di kan ba we de mesrew kakra omo di kan ba Italy no ebeye 80s no obi ani ho no mo ka asempa fa Italy ho da adentia because omo ba wasa time no na dakifo untimi metena krum kuranti omo de dafuom
yes
eno kura no broni no na abache se wadom ama uda na afuom nti no wo kura no eye wo dese obi ama wafom ba bi a ne gardens bi share chese wo shem nti sa nipa no enya advantage kakra bi no ofuro no obeja emenya obi sa nipa no expect ne se obeka asempa fa Italy ho but enne me samafo awo Italy enne sa wo ka asema fa Italy ho a ene obi a oba 80s no difference be wo mo ahwe beka se wo na won ka no kore
for sure yeah
and sana Kevin Taylor how many years of free Ghana on call Ghana da ade de be fidi ni bia no social media
yes
ena party no die chirens no en fidi no right way say obema na beka asempa fa aba we hu na obetro position
yes for sure
eniema ye di fidi ni nyina no negative wa enye true
yeah
so hu enti se me samafo wo se yi se mfanse wo ye adwuma ma MPP party ena ye tua oka ye mauska wo ho a wo be branded blogger another because ye mfa ade a ye original wanya emfa mre wo da se publish eba social media ye fake yin kwa na be ma enti anu bi na enti ye Kevin Taylor se Ebra John, former President Mahama, Eko, one Ufusuampo for Koya Okoka, NC, no contribution, no chop no. Sika no mo so akoma Kevin. Enti ehun adwuma na wo ye.
Yeah.
Oh, enti anya de say oba be ka sempa fa na na do ho da. But wo a we educated no. Say wo trans no wo kasapa education ho a, utimi say boy no or like common sense.
Yeah, of course. Comedian.
Or like common sense.
Yeah.
Because because how come say obi party ko free SHS amene or US or US yeah was ena wano krano nipa no and no US ya ultra modern and expensive school and then wano so anya admission awoko e free SHS ye wo e ka sa ma me na no hye kura na se ho no kan ne ba ne be da nya chance we say enu nti se wanya bibia mma wase a yenya mo no kro no na de wanye wode Ghana akoduru no eye legacy ode ato ho no mo a menyi ni se nipa ko na free MPP party ni mo a na se opposition bia ba obetimi a cancel sa record no da.
Absolutely.
Otimi cancel sa because one empany for Kevin Taylor nyaso no metie ba bia nyansa wo aha na nyansa wo samafo platform so braso ne betie nyansa essence woni ayi akwano kula de say okata chefri fan captain smart momla na metie nyansa wo ha mo na mo ka mo si nyansa fie ni momla na metie ene say Mahama time no ene yesi na do free education nye nti Kevin Taylor gina ho to ayampia no essence say ni eti bonko so sebe na ye nimu ade ya bombonti no Mahama etimi ye overhead ba ko a ebetima ye interchanges ebebe 5 no sa tama na niema wo fom no ena ye kase enkebetima ye 4 no or the budget $278 billion at the ebesi overhead ba ko overhead no so no e was circle honom no nenta hospital wase plan wo he plan na hospital clinic nyina wom emergency woni niema nyina wom bi sa niema ni nyina wamfa mam
fire service center
ediyesika over billions dollars essence na me no ye nimu ade ni ntino wo ye niema troka de mai ema overhead no see ye na chi no ensuo to ana sa yira pa ho enke ho na ho nyina na say ye drains e wo ho no mo a ensuo to kra me he a e fa drains ni mu na ekọ don anye because nimdia ye ni ntino ketua bi obeye bia na ani aso no wo de agu ye obeye ayi Kotoka International Airport Kotoka International Airport wo wie international dada no wo ko expand no waye ni yie no o wie ye no one terminal no what the billions of billions we na nsuo da so fa ho nsuo to ana flood e just John ade bi ni wa de
ne specific ade we mo na to aso
okay
or the $275 million and EDC one terminal sika de Ethiopia for EDC complete airport and or the one terminal to aso
yeah enu nti yenhwe se satam na free education wo ho a opia timi scrutinize eniema baba eniema mu hu a enta sa eniema no enke ye mo nye ne so kebe so wabu ye so hu opuye $275 billion
yes
ena wo de je Ghana eso na ensuo to na sa flood ewo terminal no ho na do ba ye ene wo pie frabrochi no kuduru ho a wo say yes this international airport ampa na do na be drains ni niema nyina ye ne kama me say de mako achi no because of free education any hunti no na ye man na ni afra ni nti no okosi ye fancy market e Kumase market e wo see ye no what over billions dollars any see ye what this see ye no so wie no enso to na say nyunu car park and a car terminal SF fa ho no Mahama ntimi anya bi ho no na do e na say o say complete ade bia ni ho de nsa kan ya otimi complete ya eye collect da
na bacho sika na oji hu sika nyina na say ojija bi ho otimi complement ase
oji hu sika nyina na mesamafo ade ba ko problem wo ho ni anti obi ho ha na wa twe comment akasa an ade na mobile munchi wo muntumu Ghana mamra no eye constitution no se wo kan article MC Seminya mistake ya MC 92 waka asem bi wo say saa bambo ya de bo aman panifo ni ntino untimi nche John fanintum because Sir John anasa na nado tisui se wokum obi kura na wakum free just 10 years saa na mmara na ye dey ekire enu nti John sika wodi ye no ye ntimi nche no enkanti saa sanye saa mamra no anko odam wogye busiani nyina sika no wogye wanyi bia mfa bia nto ho eno na NDC for se me jamfi be ye press conference na o ka se ai nanado ba ye no airport sika na da ho intelligence sika na da ho adentina wakogye busia ebe 2014 to 2015 wantimi amfa complete ade no utimi de busia ne to ho ma obi na dia complete a na ye se wankasa no ede na wo pa kire because what dey yan fan say Mr. Mafo no kure wakogye busia ne da wo so be ya ade by wantimi amfa busia na anya ade no be 2 years am ye 2 afiri so afina wo ka kire oyire no okọ ye no say ai me kura no na afina na masiesie me ho say enka me be wale wo what be that
menti bi da bra
so
we be see abada wa ye makra man kaye
dabi yeah enti saa tema ye ka ho asem say free education no eye adwuma enka saa nema we nyina nka nkoso enti na ne free because of free education ti no Kevin tiase no eno na ama ne akora bia sole because otimi kenkan enti wo the figure bi ba na say inflate figure no a no bo say no what social media no so ka ho asem
yeah of course
why inflate because of free education eno nti Kevin on tiase because e hono wote no ye boy wo hwefie wonya adwuma amanfo epre wo mogani esua niema se wo de bebo wo kurom no ono de damage control nko na oye na baby pia wonya ne source free no so no eho enye authentic because obi to say wo fa ade free onua FM a ete say den chemo ekomode no na onipa wat patri no wakoto ayipu mu na den chem gum Mr. Mafo de na abaye ombewe because ekom de omo eno apedenti se okogi sources bi afiri onua FM ho a enye collect because Captain Smart na wodi ani mu no ankasa onye collect to one for authentic documents emma afei free SHS na ene ewiase nyina ehu omo ho ano adofo awutie me ewiase nyina ehu omo ano America no kora no a Kevin Taylor tie no se students makwanya teacher for kopa adwuma ye because ye ntua woka eno omeye ho press conference ana omeye ho social media se meboa America for free SH omo free education but say ye makwanya teacher ni this okopa adwuma ye this government ntua woka Ghana ebra COVID ba ye teacher for traffic 1 year government tu omoka enunti wo di America compare Ghana ye kura no ye third world country no omumu ya ye ni kapre no na nado with COVID era ene niema ye koso ni nyina na nado atima hye niema ama still no kura no a ye se ye kɔ IMF no kura no na nado da so kate so de ye kwan so wo hu ebra wiase aye den na obi e kura ne sika kakra de bɔ no ho bra no na nado ye ni sika wo Ghana no na nado da so tua teacher for ka ma omo say pre increment enunti Ghana for mamu maye nye arefefo entie social media Kevin Taylor monsem no a ti bonkoso niema na omo ka no enye no kreda because Kevin Taylor no ote wono onini pefe pase na nado ade na wo ye no nenso eye contract na waje eni ni pasa waje contract ya se wo ye contract no ho adwuma enti Kevin Taylor de wo kan nyina no eye atro o papa ti wanu wo sugu ni yam because wonim se ne ba na wo no ede ni call school no se wo kwai wankosua de chiwe mpo nko na okosua nti se free ni tirim abehye ne to enti mo amutie audio ya mo ye anamuti mo hwe wa ha mo ye Kevin fan no mo ma Kevin aso ente se eniema wo kan nyina je mfuturo na wono ko school ko ye chiwe mpo wan ko sua de ankasa so ko sua de akasa e woni tiri mu a ankasa ne ma wo wanya esan say obi bie ni ho opɛ oman ni ya obetena se say obese oman no upon all the crisis ekoso owiase nyina no na nado akopie Sunwan airport with this ella akopie Sunwan airport ohina sa de bia sa to nanim se wo mo sa hia kwan onsanye mom na nado besa aye kwan no asa mo ebra wiase we nyina hu ne ho ano na education system enyina to nsuom ene oba yuka enema bebre na ekoso every quarter yibia no metuma ka say omo change syllabus omo change curriculum no but kakra no omo ko omonim enu nti so obi ka cho say free education nye na nado ye kura na emwa enti otumfu trogu nkrofo ani a enye no kro me be ka asem bia kire momenu ano so opa UK ha say omo wo free education but akura ne mpaboa atale uniform niema eka ho wa na ofo na abeto 2 se akura ko school a na dua ni sika wa na abetua so by because of free education intino eno na Kevin tiase because ni suku okoye na wo fom wansua wanfa efie nyansa anka education no ho enti Kevin wonya bida ene say in UK because of free education no unim every term and every year government no ka obo free education because of that intino free education government enye dey emfeli nipa enu nti wo Ghana se Kevin tele tu futu egu timu ana adwene mu a tieniye because of free education no any expenses a government ni yenti no the whole world no yemfeli nipa se wo ye owofo a esense won school fees ni nti no for science kana o promo filter ese wo pe private teacher ma wo ma enu nti so be you can see because of free education nti no sa akwa no wabon a ye be push the sam wo ko university so no onim hu enti wo na ese wo ya dai wo pe private teacher ma wo ba na wo kire akwa na de ma akwa no de wo pe so okodu no standard na okodu enti sa free education free ni panti se every to no otumfutu agumani se na free education kura ba ye na say se President Mahama abohono o ya de bi ede nti na o kate ayisu say because na enipa SS nipa kakra bi na etimi ko omo a obewi ansa na obetima ba ayi no because the whole year no every year bia no na nipa 100,000 na ewie ewo university Mahama time no but no employ mu just have 50,000 no ntimi employ mu nya no ntire ma yebenya unemployment graduate association
Yeah.
na do ba ye because of free education you know and every year university for about out 200,000
Double.
Double and it's that double no na do famu 150,000 and offer 50,000 because entino did not go buy you know and it said obi no ne time no enipa 100,000 and a complete work university no timi impre wo mo na yade bia ni wiase want na form e ma yetim benya unemployment graduate association na do pa ye no unemployment graduate association eni ho eno nche se na do oye bofo a wa finance no obi a ofa nipa 150 out of 200 ene wo a na wo ta no ofa 50 out of 100 why na say ye mana mu a ye de ma no
normal Ronaldo is doing a better but when so, man just yeah okay yeah
na me kire say obi a ono ne time wi enipa 200,000 ena a graduate ba out
okay
ena o employ emu 150,000
okay
ema o adwuma ye ene wo Mahama time a na enipa 100,000 ena na ba out utimi ebo ho mode ma 50,000 woni de ofa 150 no ene wo a ofa 50 no wa na abo no ho mode a wo se yentuni mfiri so yemfa ma
o se obese mathematics don't lie mathematics they make an intro that to 150 that is it yes Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and Ghana for a muti, Mr. Mapo, Ken. Oh, Ken, Evans, Ken Doba. So, sa page we no, Mr. Maha, so bar, foul pen, never book, because I had ye, ye be suadie, near daughter points. Tell me what you qua, won't mean suave because what can your man tra, no, I cannot call. And it say, because of free education, you know, maybe more analysis, we na opening mouth for my more twaso.
All right.
A man for because of free education, too. A man for say, Nanado, any free education, Ukraine. Mahama time no the entire or kate a year and any pie do 20 min school, and say, na a dime any honum, a bit my accommodate students, no,
Yes.
ne bini ho. Samo person who say no cra. A ben now do free SHS by no. Afei near caught double track because na dano a danny ho intina nipa ne bebrenya ba bintna. Eno be expose NDC for. Enunti nanado a modern montino and ne first time in history from Kwame Nkrumah time. This is the only president here. What infrastructure I been seen that unprecedented
for sure
in Ghana. And then
for sure.
One a complain say when you boarding school.
Well,
One is so school when you baby na.
Yeah, the ITC center now about boarding schools.
Yeah.
Computer.
So anything with education into no any free education and not the buy. Aboy me pay analysis be actual. Now who TNDC ni no catch us and another ajibosi on fanya here. What catch us me come sama for platform so. Me see who say nya no correct. Mr. Mafo omampani etna so a free yeah for Republic you Lawrence Kofo Atamils Mahama and as I say Nana abeto aso
yeah
yemfa omo a free Kofo president ayi defense Lawrence eso besi Nana do iso no pacho Ghana ye debt yesay.
Oh brother, says I'm saying I'm 300 and something billion cities.
Okay.
390 billion. Yeah.
Last time I check here no, now 350.
Okay.
So
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So $350 billion and the car.
Yes.
You convert it dollars because you convert dollars in a bar. You be pumping you see can you be send cities.
Yes.
And say all the dollars no also o convert to cities no at the call dollars ya. And now they could yaoka. You cities into yaka.
Absolutely no.
The more Sata Monaco for Edge Bosiano. Not dollars no, now 1:1. To the emphasis na 4:1.
Well, Mahama 4.2.
Yeah, and 4.2.
1.1.
1 to 1. And now, Kofo Vansa, Kofo Edge, Oje 9 billion.
Yes.
9 billion. And the Kofo Edge 9 billion. One. Satama Kofo G and 1:1. Mahama times no 4, emphasis 4:1. And the 4:1 no. Say Mahama time no was the sa Kofo sika no. Eka okwaji no. Eji apa dollars ekutua Kofo ka obeji ya. Now obese sana ye 2:1.
Yeah.
Because Kofo time no na 1. Enti Mahama time no ebeba 4 enti obedobo no. So ahu ene dia seta. Okay. Ena Mahama time no so no. Kofo ebebo ye no. A wode koye no. Mahama maso a wode kodru $120 billion.
Billion, yes.
Enti 120 no. Say Mahama time no a na wo sesa no. Sa time na dollars na kodu se na 4 sa. Enti ene ofiri so no
4.3. 4.3.
yeah.
Yes.
Ofiri so no 6 years ni. And na so nye 4.3 bill. They say you're getting to 9. 8 point something.
Yes.
It would happen 8, average 8. And it's an another cosesa Mahama 120 no. And they could class Abosianoa. Ufi say and yet times 2.
Yes, it's times 2 for sure. Yes.
Okay. And it's times 2 dear. And you know Mahama Nika 120 billion bill. Mahama Deka 240 billion Ghana cedis.
Of course.
And it's 240 billion no. every 350 more. Eka say, eka 110.
Yes.
110, what dear, 110, no. Yempan say, ko 4 time, no dear, and your master, and 2 dear, ko 4 time, no crana, yen 20, and 2 dear, ko 4 dear, no, ko 4 dear, yemfan 4, no, sir, and 2 dear, and also, no, enya, oh, the enya 9. Oh, what 9, no, crap, 110 more, and cut 101.
Yes.
What yemfa ko 4 dear, and tamse, what dear, fan 1 sir, and yemfan tamse, and car 180. Obi a wabebo bosia 120 ene obi a wabebo bosia 101 awasa development assassin wasa di free education every time year piano otua more than $2 billion e de magana forma wo se wanye hwe ba wo a wo kwaje wo de bosia e de call 120 billion no wo a wantimi anya hwe affordable house wa wusie o kaso besi 5,000 eko wiase ne mu 200 ena na wa wie no kura na uncompleted
wasa agye hu sika nyina a sika na hye ebi na ho wo se aye tua ho bosia okofa power band esa abai ebra na Ghana fo nhia ye da so tua sa no ho ka sa niema we nyina no abebo Ghana ka wo se ye mpam aban no a ela we se enipa wiase nyina kasefo America for de ka almost 6 trillion. Yes.
And Omodeka. Omotwaguma omu say Biden what the sika cha ma afekwa de ohunu ho an wa stop on ehwe be afi wa adu. So wo say sa omampani we say no a ne time we yade afa wiase nyina ama ne Germany for omo ayikura ye ayifo Russia for so omo be Putin so obetum omo nya gas ye betum ene and wiki omo de me lad be breme me say mentua ama eda honum omo say Tuesday omo say abet mesimintua because agreement am no omo ye no eye 126 but no omo tim 180 esapa this month say metua no omo 126 no ame no omo aka omo say 126 omo betime no say kom say refund this kabre me omo say akote 180 ena koji misika back mesimintua
yezo entumu no ye visible
so ahu ye 50% increment Ghana eye timamufo na edi ehwo abro aban to niamam ba woti honom enye free education entasmo me no wokan opani nka me ne hwan class nka ba platform use be kasa but because of free education though man kobi but me wo pass mo kobi enu ntia dia omunyansa omukonya school ni fie die no omu frɛ me a mete de omu ka entimi so me apply fie nyansa nam de aka me die no ho na ye de koyanim enti Kevin se wulimu a bra na ayi Mr. Mafo one trance because they say no we hear free education
for sure
because say when you free education no a boko nyina because o sore a Kevin obo ho nsa for hene ayi journalism school bi enu ha akoye blogging na wo ye social media blogging ya na de kopɛ ayi Mike si enesa Mike ne kura no adwempa hene akope bi asinanim ya akope bi asinanim enti ano chese wono so e journalist ayi base scout na prempe o Mike ni bi sinanim enti ano chese wo e journalist enti Kevin ya Sabato so wo bi sinanim so enti ano chese wo mo e journalist enti Kevin denti amon pese ya mo ya amon pese Ghana fo benya nimdie e wo education mu no ene se si am betwe practice dia maye na ekura ye ni yentimi nkan na ye busa ye se e dia ne ya twere wo so a ye nim de ya twere na chese be ya eti bon koso ni edi mochi be bia mbeka bia na John ni edi mochi na na do se sa bre na twem enu nti today no ye wo modern word so each of everyone should not be left out. Eni kwase ubia ka akire. Ese ye nyina de ye koyanim. Enti sesikani ba ete wo kura pen mu a ese hie ni ba so kura pen mu. Enti se Kevin, nima bi wona wonte ase a mesra wo pa se America for free education. Nanso America for makwan a teacher for ye ntua omuka obia kope na adwuma ye. Sama for de opa fro bi wo America obeka kire wo. America for makwan a teacher for ye government ntua omuka iso kope adwuma ye.
Sir, I don't know.
What yes, I inquiries no hwe. America for ma enya makwanya teacher for ko page government into omoka. Yeah, and so Ghana echo COVID mu Emma teacher for ko tena fie de ma me bufu teacher for no omo increment na omo pe no what should there just 1 year ye ma mu 3 months 3 months ne de ma wo enu kra wo ko sign ye ma wani je aban bi abetena so a 6 years ni watua wo kasa wo ne wo ka o ko pay increment wo se to bo ase na era na ewo mu no enye papa enu nti wo ne ma gu ase wo nkira de na ye bo akokan ya teacher pobe enu amadamfo bi a mehia na achepa wo kira de ena mko hu no TikTok na me hwe ni video bi wo kaseti na ha na me frɛ na me say hey asem no na ye bo aka no enye no kore se munim nyansa enka asem o kan ye no enka asem ni ko asem because what na fie 1 year na do tua mo kasa mo pe ankam increment na akɔpɛ wo se twan na say system na ye duru no enema mu odin kakra misa mafo oponse enema mu odin na do so ode ye kɔ IMF ni nyina achi no ene hɛ inner city roads kumase ene wakɔ kate sort ye be ni nyina
yes
so enti papa no adwenkasie pa because former president Kofo ekan wo say na nadum puntu djuma ne niam a wo ye no wono kra gi ni nsem because onim ba bia papa ne nya ne sika firi ehia adwenkasie ene ye de bu oman nsamafo nyame nhya pa e education wo educate Kevin am say sabre no wote kona bi wo tie because ye dina temo a sometime wo ye video be ka say ayegu UK ha ene yi ne ye keka nkwasase nti tie se wotie o pa nti misraw yensa no na emfanwura na adwemu na wonso nyansa se kuntu hwanya ni ntia na obekọ na yire no ote no honom no o wakata ni boy America so no wo no wanhwe ya dako one day obeti nani no na ye funura medi nyame jamo nyame nhyamo pa sama
medawase brother
nti me wa kire me tie
ora medawase bebe ni submission why are there pa yemia DK yan na yete nkan brother medawase bebe se utumi join ye na obema wo contribution to the program adofo enti say the year kan so a development country needs human capital. Enti se aban bi abana wayire ne ho se obeboa manipa dasani enye nkuranhye abelde ne ho e de abeboa ma ya kyekere oman na wo Kevin Taylor wafa platform so di aban na atem se obo amanfo ma omo nso abeboa oman no kyekere no Ganafo said deal because now who care no about things that there's corruption involved. Nobody will say nothing about it. But you are you be also Udiama and this year or socialist party. As a trend say or more a what Emma move now Timajina Bontin Eka said Tiana and Danko Kufuad and our buying because of Emwa or Modi so awofo ene maba wan Ghana nkura asene so mbetumi anya nkyerɛkyerɛ ɛwɔ school so mbetumi anya nindie afiri school so mbetumi anya passion ɛwɔ Ghana man so mbetumi asua bibi na ɔmo tumi de apie Ghana man mu de akɔ abɔnten kura po na akɔyɛ adwuma no you come here to insult the president and the people or take disadvantage from the government. Kevin, and all my do who yaw. Na yam the CMA DK ya, I didn't some titro be better about Timoha. Say, and this for the moment to me anyano, Nanado, I can need to supernawire. Free education, I must say possible, and I'm sick a DNA chrononi, offending saying, corruption kasi na di mumuntino you were not able to do it, and even common accommodation rooms or dormitories, dining halls, ITC centers, libraries and teachers bungalow kurano you were not able to supply in the various senior secondary school. And this will be abana o to me yes I nyema wo ya Sabio, Kamuntra baby na mun kama nun tuna mun ya na ma omfa na enyuma nkɔ n'anim ɛ. Henka mun pɛ baby na mun kama nun tum na mun fa mani wuo empɛ baby nchɔko na mun nyai obi a onim de ɔyɛ enye de ɔyɛ. But enam say NDC and their communicators aniwu a yɛfrɛ na aniwu ɔmo ni binti. Fɛdeɛ a yɛfrɛ ne fɛdeɛ ɔmo ni binti no. They are out there trying to defend the mess. The mess. John Dramani Mahama and an Abai, a big jai, a de Ghana Kotu. Abusiamfo. Mama can't say when I'm from Manusi. Bera, John Mahama, Bedia Kunya, or say, doom so organ or quack additional offense power abagana. Okope car power by Okofa Senate power by Okofa train city power by and Osankofa AKSA energy at the buy. Brother, can you imagine, sir? Sa private power supply companies ya Mahama kofa ba eni nyina na Mahama ene ne nkrofo omo esan ehihye akire na omo san hihye akire enti no say 700 million ena company no pa na ono no Mahama delegates no e dey another 700 million aka ho na ba ye 1.4 billion dollars na omo da beto Ghana so. Enam krono tio enam krono na dan ko Akufo-Addo na aban ebetena akobiam omo hwe contract na Mahama ne nkrofo sinsan ede ma abrofo na omo kickback wo no mo hu se e krono djuma. In fact na dan ko Akufo-Addo na aban etumi ko ye renegotiation esen ko di power no anofoforo epan Ghana ban tumi esevu $13.2 billion. Sasika we nyina nka kwa konunu agu Mahama ene ne nkrofo omoboto abra omonte akonya so. Sese watemase de ntia Mahama ne ne nkrofo esu se Ghana ye den. Because say nana dan kwa Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Mawood Bawumia, because of the digitalization, what them call initiatives in Intino. Corona no more than crata bo. Taya no more bo more the cotton office and corona no more the people ne pen ebon. A buying no through the digitalization no at to me a chase yahu. Baby bia not mess wo. Enti a buying to one by one. That is why Mahama and his people are crying. Now, before 2024, they will cry more because they will cancel more and more. Mimia, do you understand the meaning of $13.2 billion? Do you know what it is? Ghana for a quack to 5 billion. Afri, or friend is saying, IMF. But John Dramani Mahama ne nkrofo etimi koye deal na omo kickback ewom 13.2 billion. What is Senator Assembly? Through the national identification card, about 12,000 people, 12,000 ghosts were in the Senate pension payroll. Through the digitalization, the Ghana government has able to identify these ghost names and they have been all cancelled. And some no dorsal. It is not possible. So still Ghanaians feel that Mahama will do best for them. All this mess of Moko story. When your allegations show, where your fact, Ghana for the bank. When are we going to understand the policy of the NDC and their destination as a political party? Just to create loot and share. nothing else. And now menu ka say na do since obetna akonya so. Watimi abɔ modern ama school for 1.3 billion. Aduane di da bia, light ada ho da bia, studying environment da bia. Enkura maako 1.3 billion. And another danko akufo atumi ama omo akɔ SS ɛwɔ Ghana man. Ghana is changing. This time, let the Baufia, young Kofre, Papa Kwasi, Indu, out on a Yiskani or then a Bako school, no Babe Kayama. This time, let the Baufia, Obana, and another Danko Kufa, the Mana Konya, Amanako SS, no, or no, and a Bekan will let that chill. Now, what chill was here. This time, say you see chip compound, Ewa Saria Damsu, Faumaya. Yen konko nurse in Free Cape Coast, mane maho, but we can take a nursing, what they call indigenous from Faumai now handle that chip compound because say abana manaye easy for poor men, women, children to have access to the nursing training. And now Menoka say there is no difference between Obia Owoska and Obia Oyehiani in terms of education in Ghana. A first year, in case school be more we Hiania won't be coming money ye da. First, we are Bruni now person ko Suseka. A problem, just a fee. Sika ewo. First, we are Bruni now per se unko Brekum secondary school. Na mu fie sika ni ho a, you cannot go. We are what in cry now per se unko presec na mu fie sika ni ho a, you cannot go. But na me no ka say, ahiafo ma ene sikafo ma etene school dam ba kum esua ho ma. That creates a constructive environment and society whereby the poor man have free mode to talk to the rich man. But Mahama era, we were separating people. Where you put Jonko Saito, also no we is scanning to school, Papa. So the rich will always remain the rich and they will always rule the poor. But this time in Tisha, everybody have the possibility to become somebody better in the society called Ghana. Because the bread of the state is being shared equally among the citizens of the country. Hey, Kevin, so Mahama or Feli Ghanaian, sir. It does not mean that another Danko Akufo-Addo also has failed. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo is doing amazing. In fact, it is only the NDC supporters who are complaining, say, Nana has made the country hard. Because some of the propaganda and it is a political agenda. And I'm your own is like a hatred because of say so anything that the government will do or anything that the government does for you people, it is not important. A government is thinking about creating human capital, and an asshole like you, Kevin Taylor, will stay in America where the human capital is the major resource of the American country, to criticize someone who has this idea of creating human capital in an ongoing development country. Kevin, what is wrong with your mind? I thought you've learned a lesson from America. I think you've learned something from the society in which you live in. And you still act like a fool. Why? Well, brothers and sisters, thank you all for coming. You chat more than 1 hour. You do best 1 hour 30 minutes. Nti am say me demu ebesi ha. Me demu nyina ase. Samuel Owusu me chia far above me chia. Je mensa da bia oba wo yobo. Enso still da bia wote ha. Da bia wuti. Wuti nyansa. Oba James me chia. DK yaw brother also me chia. Me da wase bebre heno contribution. Michache mu nyina mo amutumi baaye mo amohwe mo YouTube Ras Media GH ene mo amohwe mo Facebook Kennedy Japan Junior platform ene Brafi TV show michache mu nyina. I will end here and I will come back again with another episode. Thank you very much for being with me. The name never changed. That is Mr. Manfo Ras MM, original money making machine. And I'm until we meet again. Adios.